Hi there, I hope you're doing fantastic. Today I'm doing a book review on this book, Captain Cool, the MS Dhoni Story by Gulu Ezekiel. It's the cover of the page, cover of the book. Fantastic book, especially if you are into sports and want to learn about one of the greatest captains of Indian cricket team, an icon who really made very great accomplishments throughout his career as a cricketer, and it's all covered in this book. What you will not find is more like his personal side of things, his parents, his family background, his relationship, his friends. This is done purely, this means the book is done purely in an angle of his sports career. There is very detailed narration of sports matches, the scoring that is done and how it was played, and it's all well detailed. And no surprise, because I looked up Gulu Ezekiel, and I found that he is a sports journalist. So obviously he has experience on sports, the numbers and the whole story behind different matches and details around it. So that's where this book is coming from, and that's a positive. But for me, I personally felt it didn't satisfy my personal need, because Dhoni is he's a very popular person. He was one of the biggest Indian cricketers. He recently retired. Not recently, I think. He retired from international matches some time ago, but he still plays some local, Indian, like a kind of local championship matches. But he helped to win the World Cup. I think that was a big accomplishment for India as well. So I would love to know about his story. And there was a movie about Dhoni, and obviously that movie did cover some of his family and relationship and sort of outward stuff, not just the cricketing world. And I was hoping that I could get similar feel that I could watch, or sorry, I could read from a book. But that I was a little disappointed, because it's primarily a narration of how his journey was as a cricketer, which is absolutely fantastic if that is what you're looking forward for. So I felt I'm not fully happy with it, but obviously I got a lot of benefit from the content of the book, especially the how he rose from an obscurity in an unknown village, an unknown town, and to a global icon that he is right now in. As I mentioned, the book goes through different chapters of his life, and so it's like early years, first class cricket, playing for India, hitting the headlines. So each of them are basically various stages of his growth. Early years is his schooling time and first class cricket. Each of the stages, there is some level of explanation of his characters, like his attitude, his mindset, his his hardworking, his all that you can count on a sports icon, like hardworking mindset. All those things are demonstrated clearly. So if you want to understand a person through his profession, this is a great book. If you understand him as a person or an individual, I don't think this book covers in that detail. And as I mentioned, that is not the purpose. Looks like it's not the purpose of the book, and it's not covered. In India, cricket is very popular sports. It's one of the most popular sports. I think it's number 2 is football, and other sports come after that. So obviously, if you are playing for Indian cricket team, it's a big thing. But if you are more than that, if you are actually also if you are captaining the Indian cricket team, that is one other thing, right? So that is where this book's validity comes in. I want to learn how this person went through this points, how the life and everything, right? But that's what I didn't get, and it's fine. It may be because that's the direction of it. But overall, I found it really helpful. I think the games they played, all the different approaches they had, and then different strategies for different games. I felt like watching a sports documentary. you play like when sports, like let's say like game is completed, right? So what you do is you try to kind of explain what this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, etc., right? So that was something I learned a lot from this. And then obviously there was a little bit on his career as in other than international cricket, some of his branding aspect, how he became an icon, and all those details are also well covered here. In general, I liked it. I got a little bit of a glimpse on his academic, what I call is a professional career, but I would be wanting to learn more about him as a personal, is like family relationship with him, relationship with his dad, his mom. I believe he has a sister. So because in the movie that in the movie he has a sister, actually I think elder sister, I believe. And there was some conflict in the movie about I don't remember the movie name, so that's what is not coming to me. But you can look it up. You can actually look up like Dhoni Story or something like that. No, that's this book, right? So so that is where I leave you with, which is if you're interested to learn more about the cricket aspect and his career as a cricketer, this is a great book. If you're looking at his holistic personal life, how was relationship with his family, his personal life, his more non-professional or non-cricket journey that he went through in his life, this may not be the right book for you. So that's what I would want to leave it here with you. I hope you like this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to learn more from me, please join my inner circle by going to sijisinnercircle.com. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy that you are here with me till now. My pleasure, absolutely an honor to be serving you, helping you. Thanks again. I will speak to you again next week. Until then, have a fantastic rest of the day. Bye bye.